Hello and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Now we are already on to Beta 2, and I did do a video for Beta 1 but it went terribly wrong because we had the actual recipes. Now they've changed it for Beta 2 and all we need now is armour or iron. In actual fact, don't need armour at all. Well, we do need armour. Right, increased jump range, we're going to go to that. So we need iron. Only 92. Now that would be well, not for level 1, but if we go to level 5 it's still iron. And there'd normally be arsenic and stuff in there, well, only like one of each anyway, but and that wasn't the problem. The problem was, let's go back to that. Let's go here. When I was going into the experimental, oh, let's strip down. When I was looking at these, rather than paying attention what's written over here, which tells you exactly what it is, I've stripped down lightweight materials, so that's the lightweight version of the lighten things up a bit, and to make things more heat resistant and a faster charge and stuff like that. But the amounts for the recipes are quite a lot. I mean, some of the, I think on the strip down, in fact on all of them, at least one of them takes 20 units of whatever material it's asking for, and then the other two might be 5. There's generally 3 materials. And what I found was if you're not paying attention, you just start clicking away at these things, you run out of materials really quickly, which kind of scuppered anything that I wanted to do. I had to go off and look for materials, and I spent the whole beta down on the planet scavenging, which wasn't my idea of what I wanted to do at all. And then they released Beta 2. Unfortunately with that, what they've also done is removed the materials needed. So now we're down to, we have to start, because I also managed to ditch my jump drive quite by mistake as well. I'm not quite sure how I did that, but I did, unless it was already removed, but all my other ones are there, so I think I did something and again wasn't paying attention. But it does give us the opportunity to start from afresh. Now with this particular engineer, if we go back, we are grade 5 of him, so that should, in a new development with the engineers, rather than doing 3 rolls per hit to get it to the next level and then so on, because I've got to get to grade 5 again, it shouldn't use quite as much because I've already got a little bit of rep with him. That should come into account. Yeah, we're going to overwrite that. And there you go, 1 roll, we're already on level 2. Excellent. Let's generate another one. 1 roll again, and we're already on level 3. Which, this, if you're having to go through it every single time, that was kind of a bugbear with me. I wasn't overly keen on that. This isn't so bad. Alright, I'm going to have to do 2 rolls for level 3 to get to level 4. But you're going up in the grades anyway, but at least you get to that level 3 without having to use lots of materials. That's 1 so far for level 4. Let's do another one. That's 2. So it's going to take 3 rolls to get to level 5. Okay. Now we need to get this bar all the way around, so we're going to do a couple of rolls first, just to start her off. Every roll we do is going to be a plus, not a negative. That's apparently the new way of the engineer, so you are going to pretty much be able to get to maximum range on your stuff. Right, once we get to max, we're going to roll again, and we're going to add an experimental. So maybe now we're going to add strip down. Once you've added it, don't have to add it again, and we've maxed her out. And once you've added it, you don't have to add it again. It's just applied. So you've only got this. Obviously, we're only using 1 iron at the moment, but when you're on the live server, generally, I think the way it was generally going was you'd have 3 materials. 2 of them would be about 5-ish each, and then 1 of them would be 20 units of something, which is, if you make a mistake, quite a pain. But you can put it on early on, and then just keep modifying it so you can get that big payment out of the way, get the experimental added, and then just keep doing the other one. Another thing we can do is pin the blueprints and do that away. So you put the experimental on first, and then hopefully when you go away, you should keep it. So is that going to show us, or am I going to have to log out and back in again? So that's a standard hard drive, is 31 light years. We seem to have maxed this one out, and what we're going to have to do, unfortunately, is quickly log out and then log back in. 46.55. That's better than what I had it before. The jump range before was around 33.30 or 0.33, something like that. But it was 43 light years. It was my maximum, and now it's 46. So yeah, I'm liking that already. I'm going to be doing that, I think, when it goes live. Remote workshop. Now, if we put SFT, yeah, okay, right. So if we go to the shipyard, we want to find the Chieftain. And how far through the list it's going to be. We've got all 33 ships in here. Dolphin. It's going to be around here somewhere, is it not? There it is. And do you know what? That's quite big. That's a medium-sized pad though. What's the jump range on it? It's not very good. So let's buy this anyway. Store current ship. Yeah, it's a shame it's not going to be 1.7 million when it goes, but it's a medium ship. It's not going to be that expensive. Let's get back into and put some outfitting on. We're just going to bling her out, I think. I don't know what we're going to do with the weapons. We're going to look at those later. So let's go with, start with the basics. Core internal power plant. Exchange. Frameshift drive. 5A. What is that? Putting us up to 20 light years. Okay. Life support. Power plant are already done. Thrusters. Back. Let's do the thrusters. Power to just get everything into an A as we can, and we're going to have a fuel tank 16 tons. Is that what it is? Is there a bigger one for that? That's it, 16. So that's the same sort of jump range or fuel tank as a Cobra, which is also a medium. So maybe it doesn't actually look that big on the pad, does it? It looks sensors. Let's put some of them on. We could put light ones on, but we're not. We're going to go for the stick everything A on there, which we've done. I'm not going to worry about the armour just yet. Optionals. Now we want to change the shield generator to an A. Where are you? Shield generator, there you are. Let's go to an A for that. Exchange. What else? Cargo rack. Oh, we get 3 military compartments. That's very good. Basic scanner. So we'd normally put it's the wrong kind of scanner. That's the one advanced. And then on that one, hold on. No, on that one we put surface. Cargo rack, that's up, whatever the cargo rack is, let's just up it to see would be a 16. Exchange. I don't actually have that many compartments, does it? 32 in there. That puts us up to 48 tons. We've got some military, 3 military ones to do. So let's do module reinforcement. I might as well do one of each, shall we? They're D, so they're the lightest ones anyway. That's reinforced package. Let's go for hull reinforcement, possibly. D on there. And then the last one, dual bank cell. Yeah, we'll do a shield bank cell, so we want to do A for that. That puts us back down to 17, oh it's actually 19, when we're minimum jump range is, that's when we're fully loaded. And our max is, that's when we got no fuel. Okay, so let's just leave that at that for now. Let's go, come back out of here. You've made changes, you haven't put any weapons on, but let's go back to the remote. FSD, select. No. Unfortunately, we've got to go back because it's for a different modification. That is a bit of a pain. So if we take the ASP one, let's go here. There's the ASP. Jump range, strip down. Right. Storage options. Use this ship. We switch them over and we'll see what we can get, because that's maxed out, we know that because we've just done it. What we need to do though is remove it. So let's go to Cypher Services, go to Outfitting, and hope this doesn't crash the game. I know it's done it to me before when I've tried to do something like this. Core, frame shift drive, store. Okay, so let's put that there. Let's come back out again. Back to shipyard. Stored ships. Let's start from this end. There it is. Let's use this. The Alliance Chieftain. Didn't realise that the Alliance was actually part of the name. I just thought it was a chieftain. Right, so back into outfitting. As soon as it's ready to go in there, come on. When you're ready. Right, so core, frame shift drive, transfer. This one here, transfer to ship. Oh wow, didn't do a lot for the jump range. I mean, it did, and it didn't. I was kind of hoping for more than that. It's still 30 light years, so 27 when we're fully loaded, and we have, we used to come out of there, to optionals, 48 tons of cargo, 5A shields, which isn't modified. There isn't really, I suppose this is going to be a fighting ship really, so you're going to want more combat, like probably keep 16 tons of cargo, say, and then change all the rest. I don't even know if you need, well, you need an advanced scanner. I always recommend one of those. You go into systems where you just don't know anything. Mind you saying that, I pretty much have these two on most of my ships, because they always come in handy when you get, well, new systems are everywhere, so even after all this time. But that's not looking too, 29 light years, I suppose that's pretty good considering it was only 17, so it's added just over 10 light years to it, so you can't really grumble at that. I think it's because we're spoiled, we're into the 30s and 40 light year jumps now, so anything lower than 30 is, is an inconvenience, whereas back in the day that was what you aimed for, and only a few ships used to get there. yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think we're very happy with that. I'm going to have to finish off blinging her out, and then we'll take her out at some point and see what she's like for fighting. But she's quite a nice looking ship, must say.